Welcome students. In today's session we will be studying geography chapter 5 and the name of the chapter is major domains of the earth remaining part second. In this part we are going to study about atmosphere. Atmosphere, atom means air and sphere means layer. So air layer means atmosphere. The earth is surrounded by a layer of gas called the atmosphere. Means around the earth there is a layer of gaseous layer, that is called as atmosphere, and this layer is very important. Cause of that, what is happening in this atmosphere, various gases are there, those gases which are very much required for human beings as well as for all living beings survival purpose. Hence this atmospheric layer is very important, and cause of that also earth becomes one of the unique planets. It provides us with the air we breathe and protects us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. Some of the sun rays which fall on the earth, those which are very much harmful for us, but from these harmful rays we get protection from the atmospheric layer, the gas ozone gas. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers based on composition, temperature and other properties. So atmosphere, in this, as we go high from the surface of the earth, various layers which is divided atmosphere into the 5 layers, and this layer these layers are divided based on their composition, atmospheric composition, temperature, rate of temperature and other properties. These layers starting from earth's surface are called troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, the thermosphere and the exosphere. Tropo, strato, meso, thermo and exo. So these 5 spheres are which is consist atmosphere. Here see, from the earth's surface as we go towards high, the temperature rising as well as composition in the atmospheric in the atmosphere become changing. So see here, very closest layer of the earth's surface, that is troposphere. In this troposphere especially trees are there, oxygen level is high over here, carbon dioxide level is high over here, then nitrogen gas proportion is high over here. Then this layer is used most probably near about 20 kilometer from the earth's surface. This layer is spread, so where aeroplanes especially used to fly over here. Then stratosphere, then 20 to 30 kilometer layer which is called as stratosphere. Then mesosphere, 30 to 45 kilometer from the earth's surface, this layer is called as mesosphere. Most probably when meteorites fall from the space, gets burnt in this layer, this is the mesosphere. Then the thermosphere, where especially satellites are launched over here. So then after exosphere, this layer is also most probably satellites, television, then we used to say rocket launching purpose, these layers are used. The atmosphere is composed mainly of nitrogen and oxygen, which make up about 99% of clean dry air. The atmosphere, most probably large amount of proportion in the atmosphere we can found in the atmosphere near about nitrogen and oxygen, 99% proportion of these two gases in the atmosphere. It means that nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and the other gases like carbon dioxide, argon, helium, other comprises 1% by volume. So hence we used to say 99% atmosphere In the atmosphere, which gases are there? Nitrogen and oxygen. And remaining only 1%, which is covered by carbon dioxide and the other gases, argon, helium and others. Oxygen. Oxygen is the breath of life when nitrogen helps in the growth of living organisms. Oxygen for the human beings as well as nitrogen which helps for the other living beings like plants. Carbon dioxide, through present in a minute amount, is important as it absorbs heat radiated by the earth, thereby keeping the planet warm. So here carbon dioxide, one of the gas which absorbing radiated heat radiated by the earth, whatever means the due to the hot sun rays which absorbed by the carbon dioxide, and that's why it is that's why if the proportion or if the composition increased, carbon dioxide proportion increased in the surrounding, it gets we feel warm. If you will go to city areas where we can find the amount of the carbon dioxide slightly increase, and that's why we feel warm, especially in city areas. It is also essential for the growth of plants. So carbon dioxide, one of the important gas which require plants to grow well. The density of the atmosphere varies with the height. It is maximum at sea level and decreases rapidly as we go up. Means as we go up from the surface of the earth, atmospheric density becomes change. Means as the near the sea level, it's near the sea level it is maximum, and as we go above high from the surface, from the ground, it decreases rapidly, density of atmosphere. The temperature also decreases as we go upward. On the mountain, especially if we will go, we feel cool over there because of temperature decreases with its height. The atmosphere exerts pressure on the earth. Air moves from high pressure to low pressure, means air occupies space. Okay, so where the low pressure will be there, so air from high pressure to low pressure area, it moves and it occupies space. Moving air is known as wind. We cannot see air, but we feel, okay, in the form of wind. So moving air is known as wind. The biosphere, the domain of life, very important to biosphere. The biosphere is the narrow zone of contact between the land, water and air. Cause of land, cause of water and air on the planet Earth, biosphere is exist. It is in this zone that life that is unique to this planet exists. Because of biospheric zone, planet Earth become one of the unique planet, different from the other planets. There are 8 planets, but we have not found that there is a life on the other planets. Okay, but the life is present on the planet Earth, and that's why it becomes one of the unique planet, unique, different, extraordinary. There are several species of organisms that vary in size, various in size, from microbes and bacteria to huge mammals. Means in the living organisms, various species like very tiny microorganisms to huge mammals, whale, elephants, etc. All the living organisms, including humans, are linked to each other and to the biosphere for survival. Means all these organisms, living organisms, bacteria, human beings, they are closely linked with one another for the survival. The organisms in the biosphere are broadly divided into the plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Here, biosphere is divided into 2 parts, plants and animals. In the plants, all type of trees to small bushes as well as lichens, etc. It comes. And then in the plant kingdom, human beings as well as animals, birds, microorganisms, etc. included. The three domains of the earth interact with each other and affect each other in some way or the others. Three domains means lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. These domains interact with each other. For example, cutting of forest for fulfilling our needs of wood or clearing land for agriculture may lead to fast removal of soil from the slopes. If some changes if we will do on the lithosphere, cause of the atmosphere, the changes takes place. So these all domains which are closely linked to one another. Similarly, Earth's surface may be changed due to natural calamities like earthquake, like floods, like the tsunami, or the other due to the huge storms. Also buildings may be fall down, as well as most probably many natural calamities, such as if we will see in the form of volcanic eruptions and all. Discharge of waste material into lakes and rivers make the water unsuitable for human use. Many human beings or many factories most probably carelessly they discharge means they dumped waste material into rivers, into lakes, and then what is happening? In the water hazardous pollutants get mixed, cause of that water unsuitable for human use. It also damages other forms of life like marine animals also get damages. Emissions from industries. Emissions means gases which emits from the industries. Thermal power plants and vehicles pollute the air. Industrial, the chimneys are there which located to emit the gases, harmful contaminants in the air. Then thermal power plants as well as vehicles which release carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide emits in the air, and cause of that air get pollute. Carbon dioxide is an important constituent of air, cause of that plants helps to grow, but increase in the amount of CO2 means, but increase in the amount of carbon dioxide leads to increase in the global temperature. Because see, carbon dioxide one of the gas which absorb heat from the surface, and if the amount of carbon dioxide increase in the atmosphere, global temperature will increase. And what will happen? The continent Antarctica or ice glaciers, huge ice glaciers will start melting. And what will happen one day? If this will happen continuously, there will be no land on the planet Earth. Whole land will covered by the water. This is termed as global warming. Means the global warming, when the global warming problem will arise, if proportion of carbon dioxide will increase in the atmosphere, then what will happen? Then global warming will be there, and that will be not good for the entire living organisms. Here this is the world map. As we can see here in the in the part 1 we studied about, this is the Pacific Ocean, O in shape. Then this is Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean, this is Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean in O-shaped, Atlantic Ocean in S-shaped, and you can see here this is Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean derived after India. So Indian Ocean, you can see here is the Australia, Here is Africa and here Asia. So one side Asia, Africa and Australia. Okay, so here is the location of Indian Ocean. Here Indian Ocean shaped in the triangular shape. Then Atlantic Ocean S-shaped, Pacific Ocean O-shaped. Okay, then if we will see this area, this is which? Antarctic Ocean, and here is the Arctic Ocean. So Earth is divided into these 5 major oceans. Likewise, we studied about continents also. Okay, here is the Asia continent. Asia is one of the largest continent. Okay, then Africa continent. Then we can see North America. This is South America. This is continent Europe, Australia and Antarctica. In that manner, Earth is divided into 7 continents and 5 major oceans. Okay, so with this, I hope you understood this remaining part. Thank you. Have a nice day.